so let's move on to our next speech. We are ready. So leveraging AI for the betterment of the Philippines. Today we focus on AI for the Philippines, exploring how artificial intelligence can drive positive change and innovation in the nation.
And to carry us through this important conversation, we have a distinguished speaker who is deeply committed to advocating the role of AI in the Philippines. So join us in welcoming Mr. Monchito Ibrahim from the National Innovation Council.
Thank you. And thank you for sticking out with us. We're almost at the tail end. I'm so glad we're almost about to end because I have an issue with venues whose air conditioning is not actually AI enabled. Grabe, it was so cold down there. Okay, and my good friend and colleague in my fellow trustee in the AAP, Doc Ligot, I think he stepped out, was actually complaining about the fact that he doesn't know where to go if he wants to complain about AI. Okay, Doc, you can still go and see your barangay captain to actually complain about AI. In my previous life, when I was with the private sector before I joined government, I used to have presentations for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. But when I joined government in 2006, I actually retired from DICT in 2019. The way I present has totally changed, so I had to actually do it the way people in government usually does it, and that is to read their script. So this time, is my PowerPoint deck on? It says there, standby. Oh, by the way, my presentation is actually was not generated using ChatGPT. I actually used okay, so they're asking me to do ad-libs, somewhere ad-libs. Mas mahal ang bayad namin dyan. Okay. As I was saying, I didn't use ChatGPT to generate my PowerPoint presentation or my script. I actually used BART this time. And if you have time, every Tuesday, you can actually check out my opinion column in the Manila Bulletin, Tech for Good. Yesterday, my topic was about twin transition. That's about going green and going digital. You want me to do a sing and dance here? I may have to call on the 2 since we're okay. Thank you. Okay, so this afternoon, I'm actually going to talk about the innovation and artificial intelligence, and I look at it as a transformational opportunity for the Philippines. In an era where technology accelerates at a breathtaking pace, artificial intelligence, or AI, stands as both the harbinger of unprecedented opportunities and an enigma of our generation. Today, we actually heard speakers talk about the different dimensions of AI technology. This time, we are going to explore the potential, challenges, and tailored applications of AI in the context of the Philippines, addressing opportunities for socio-economic growth and positive impact on industries and communities. We have seen how the use of AI has revolutionized industries, resulting to increased efficiencies, enhancing competitiveness of businesses, as well as the country, how it is used as a tool to the development of more advanced AI solutions, bridging the balance between digitalization and sustainability, or what we now call as twin transition, and the creation of new products and services. The AI landscape in the Philippines is still in its early stages of development, but it is growing rapidly. The government is supportive of AI adoption, and there is a growing number of startups, some of them we actually heard today, and companies developing AI solutions. Some of the key areas where AI is being used today in the Philippines, you won't believe this, include, of course, finance, healthcare, agriculture, education, services, and that would include our IT-enabled services, e-commerce, and security. The economic impact of AI in the Philippines is expected to be very, very significant. A report by Access Partnership with Microsoft estimates that Gen AI alone could potentially unlock at least $79.3 billion US dollars, equivalent to 1/5 of the current or the 2022 GDP of the country. The specific areas of impact are in the creation of new high-value jobs, increased productivity, and enhancing industrial efficiency. These are just a few examples of the many ways that AI is having a positive economic impact in the Philippines. As AI adoption continues to grow, we can expect to see more sectors and government reaping the benefits of AI. There are many challenges to AI adoption in the Philippines, and that would include lack of awareness and understanding. We've discussed about that today. In cost of adoption, the very limited research and development initiatives, infrastructure issues, the digital divide, the need to push for twin transition, and finally, regulatory and ethical issues. The government, however, is aware of these challenges and is taking steps to address them. It has launched a number of initiatives to promote the development and use of AI, such as a national AI roadmap. It is also investing in education and training to help build a workforce with the skills needed to develop and implement solutions, and including the use of AI. Innovation is essential in making sure that the country truly benefits from AI adoption. This is where the Philippine Innovation Act of 2019 come into play and hopefully drive locally developed innovations to help address these opportunities. The Philippine Innovation Act was signed into law by the then President Rodrigo Duterte on April 2019, adopting innovation as a vital component of the country's development policies. It is closely knitted with the outcomes and strategies of the Philippine Development Plan 2023-2028. These are the specific objectives of the Act. Promote a culture of strategic planning and innovation, improve innovation governance, encourage entrepreneurial attitude, explore, promote, and protect traditional knowledge, remove obstacles to innovation, strengthen partnerships, strengthen MSMEs, and finally, eliminate fragmentation of innovation policies and programs being done by the government. What is the role of the National Innovation Council? The law actually mandates the creation of the National Innovation Council. The law provides for the creation of the National Innovation Council, or NIC, a 25-member body mandated to develop the country's innovation goals, priorities, and long-term national innovation strategy. It is chaired by the President. The Vice Chair is the NEDA Secretary, and they are actually joined by 16 Cabinet Secretaries and 7 executive members from the private sector from business, MSMEs, research, and the scientific community with at least one leading member. I actually represent the business sector in the council. These are the functions of the National Innovation Council. I don't have to actually, go through all of them. Let me just highlight 3 functions. Develop the country's strategic vision and goals for innovation. Develop the country's innovation strategies. And finally, establish and administer the Innovation Fund, which is supposed to be at least 1 billion pesos revolving fund. And that will actually be open to startups and even, private initiatives that we can actually fund. During the 5th NIC meeting chaired by the President, the National Innovation Agenda and Strategic Document was approved by the Council. The National Innovation Agenda details the country's 10-year vision, long-term goals, and strategies to improve the innovation governance in the priority areas identified by the National Innovation Council. It includes the monitoring matrix, the indicator statements, and targets to be achieved. And it was drafted and co-created with both public and private stakeholders. And by the way, this is going to be launched by the President on next week, September 27, at the Manila Metropolitan Theater. The National Innovation Agenda and Strategy Document, as I've said, was crafted for the implementation of the Philippine Innovation Act and is closely knitted with the outcomes and strategies of the Philippine Development Plan. Our programs will actually be guided by the National Innovation Agenda framework, which specifies the 10 focus areas. We have learning and education, health and well-being, food and agribusiness, finance, manufacturing and trade, transportation and logistics, public administration, security and defense, energy, and finally, blue economy and water. It will also specify the outcomes and the innovative enablers needed to drive the development of the national innovation ecosystem in the country. AI adoption actually cut across all the areas of focus. In an era marked by environmental challenges, innovative solutions are imperative for the Philippines to take advantage of these opportunities that AI is actually bringing. Nations that prioritize research, development, and innovation are better positioned today to excel in the global stage. This translates into a stronger economic standing as innovative nations actually become hubs for investment, trade, and knowledge exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd actually like to leave you with this quotation from Albert Einstein. No problem can be solved by the same level of thinking that created. Thank you for having me here today.